Page 30, Frére Jacques. Introducing the sharp sign. That sharp sign, that thing that looks like a hashtag, a plus, or a number sign, or pound sign, whatever you want to call it. It kind of depends on what generation you belong to. It simply tells you to raise the note up one key, white or black. So the examples they have a C. I want a C sharp. I'm going to go up one note, white or black. That is a C sharp. In the first measure, you see the third note is a C with a sharp sign in front of it. So instead of a C, we're going to play a C sharp. So the first measure is, that's all it is. Now when they introduce a sharp or flat or natural or whatever in the music like this, it's good from that point on for the rest of the measure. Once you cross that bar line into the next measure, it's no good anymore. All right, it cancels out. So all these C's in this piece, you look at it, the first line, you got C's in every measure. They put a sharp in front of every one of them. They have to, because the bar line would cancel out the previous C. And that's all it is. They also have an F here. Don't know which F it is, don't care. If I want an F sharp, I simply go up one note, white or black. And that's an F sharp. Now why do I keep saying white or black? Well, any note can be sharped. So if I have a B here, and I want a B sharp, I go here. That is a B sharp. You're saying, well, that's a C. What are you talking about? Yes, it's a C. All the notes on a piano, white and black, have multiple names. I'll give you a moment to pick yourself up off the floor on that one and settle down. It's not that bad. A G has a G sharp. E has an E sharp. Anything can have a sharp. I'll explain the rest of it when we get into the flats and all the other junk. All right, just know that that's the way it works. So on the second line we have F sharps. So it starts out up here on the E, but then that's an F sharp. And then it also has a C sharp. Right? Isn't that wonderful? So those are the sharps. Now let's talk about playing this piece. The hands will move around a little bit, obviously, because you're starting out in A position down here. Right? But then when you get to the second line, your right hand goes up so that your index finger's on E, so it's got to go up to here. You don't have a lot of time for that because you're playing the E here. Now put the index finger on it, right? So the right hand does that, and then the left hand's got to do the C sharp. Right? Then in the next measure, the right hand plays the E down here, and you go over it. You're here, you go over it. Then the left hand, and then the right hand, left hand, right hand. So you're moving around a little bit. You have to work on that because you can't hesitate. You can't mess up the flow of the music. The beat's got to be right there. So work it out so you can do that. Now that you've worked it out so you can do that, let's try it together. It's in 4/4 time. I'll give us 4 counts and we'll play this. There's no repeat sign or nothing. We're just going to play it through one time. So we put our hands where they go, and in the right hand, because I know there's a C sharp, right when I begin, I'm going to put my finger on the C sharp. Because that's the not C natural, it's C sharp. 1, 2, ready, go. Off.